What is going on, everybody? This is Rawstarr. You're listening to the Misfit Effect, and I'm Rawstarr. And of course, I'm joined with my wonderful co-host, CW. And honestly, today we have, one of the greatest joys people who I've met in the time I've been around this industry. Like, she's just so fun, spunky, and just a joy. And
Mario Kart player.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
She's a beast at Mario Kart. I mean, like, if she picks Toad, just don't even.
I will fight someone over Toad.
Miss Liv Revamped.
Hello. Thank you for finally having me.
No, like, because.
Well, I know we've been trying to make this happen for a minute.
But I just know, like, you're always, you're international now. So the international Liv Revamped. And so it's like, I just, let it be until I know we can make this happen. And we finally got you on. And, for the poor, unfortunate souls out there who don't know who you are, tell the world, who is Liv?
Well,
Yes.
Again, my name is Liv Revamped, but I was formerly Liv Aguilera for those who are like OG fans. I've been in the adult industry for a little over 8 years now, going on 9. Oh gosh, what else can I say about myself? I'm a multiracial model. I'm kind of just trying to break the mold of the typical typecast that we deal with in the industry. And a lot of people look at me and they assume I'm Latina. And just because I'm part Mexican, doesn't make me full Latina. Like, I'm multiracial. I'm Yaqui Native American, Mexican, Greek, German, Filipino, English, Black. I don't know what kind because my mom had an affair, but I'm just all these different things. And I'm just trying to show not just the industry, but the world that mixed performers, mixed models, mixed humans are just as valid as anybody else.
I like that, the way you worded that. It's great. No, because, like, I know, I was actually seeing you post that on your, because she's really into TikTok now.
Oh my gosh, I blame Sophia Grace. She was just like, you need to get on TikTok. I'm like, why? Isn't that like a children's app? And she was like, I mean, anyone can have a TikTok. But what I like about it is the fact that I'm a very goofy person. Like, I actually have a very difficult time trying to be sexy. And, it's like, Twitter is one thing. People are just on Twitter to try to find my free shit. And people on Instagram, I like Instagram for the mere fact that I can just post a picture with a stupid-ass caption, and that's all I need to do. I don't have to worry about anything else. With TikTok, I can just focus on being funny. I can just make jokes. I can make goofy videos. Because if you make anything even a tad bit controversial, they'll just remove the video. And I kind of appreciate that more than like, oh, we are flagging your account. Now you will be shut down. Like, fuck you. Like, I don't even get a warning, nothing. Like...
And that's why I feel like hurts like many different performers, because like sometimes they're fully they're as close as you're closed right now, and people say, "Oh, this is bad," and they get removed, and it's like they're fully clothed, and like sometimes they don't even care anymore. They don't even care anymore what they're wearing anymore. It's just like, oh,
no, it's just strictly prejudice because, not to like knock her game, but when you look at Britannia, I don't even know what she really does. What is she, like a TV personality?
I don't even know who that is.
She's the girl on Instagram with like, I don't even know, millions of followers. But she'll wear like a mesh top with like her titties. You can see her nipples with the piercings and all that.
I know a lot of different persons.
I know she'll do like share for share with other like big name like adult models. I think she like considers herself an adult model. But I'm not exactly sure who she is personally.
But the thing is, I do know there are a lot of different girls who Instagrams who I've seen that you could see it all, and it's just like that's okay. But if
I were to go on Instagram and post a picture of me like in a thong bikini, it's flagged.
And I think it's just because you're a performer, and it's like it's not fair.
And the thing is, I actually wrote an article about this because the thing is, it's like, yes, it's not fair, but we have to understand the game. The thing is, Instagram is owned by Facebook, and Facebook and Instagram being like one of the biggest social media platforms you can have, they're sponsored by religious lobbyists. So if you understand that, then you understand the game. So the fact that we are models, like, yeah, it's not fair, but because we are adult models, that goes against their sponsors' beliefs. So if we're going against their sponsors' beliefs...
Everything goes against their sponsors' belief in...
Yes, but what's more acceptable, a naked yogi or a naked adult model?
I mean, you're right, but I just feel that a lot of these groups just hate everything, just to hate everything. So
the thing is, I feel like when it comes to adult work, people want to use us, exploit us, and basically be us until it comes down to actually doing what we do to be who we are. Mm-hmm. And it's not fair, but at the same time, sex sells.
Yeah, that's true. It's just...
So everybody wants to be a sex worker, but nobody wants to be a sex worker.
Exactly. I mean, look at all these fucking music video hoes.
That's true.
And yes, I'm saying music video hoes.
It's always weird too, because you know for a fact that these same individuals who talk all this negative stuff about what y'all do are the same people who are sitting back watching what y'all do.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't talk shit about us when at the end of the day, when you need to get your rocks off and there's no one there to help you get your rocks off, you're going to hop on Pornhub or something. You're going to hop on our OnlyFans. You're going to hop on Brazzers. You're going to look us up. It's simple. Like, it's just the fact of life. I don't know why you have to be so hypocritical.
If you're hopping on Pornhub, I'm hoping that you're paying for that subscription and you're paying for your porn. Because, these workers got to work, The workers got to eat too,
Yeah.
So
the only reason I created a Pornhub account was for the mere fact that I wanted to avoid some fake account, which I realized someone tried to make a fake account on Pornhub, try to use my videos so they can profit off of my work. So I created a Pornhub account channel just so that, like, let's say I have like an old scene hoarded that I don't plan on using for my platform. It's like, okay, fine, you want to watch my porn? Here, watch this shit. But at least no one else is going to be making money off of my shit.
I was just thinking about something a second ago, because you were saying what year you actually joined the industry, and I was trying to count back to see how new you were when I met you.
So I started September of 2011.
Because I met you at the party that Jake Napier, the skating party.
The which party?
The skating party.
Oh, with Jack Napier. That's right. I was maybe a year and a half, 2 years. Actually, I want to say 2 years into the industry at that point.
Yeah, so that's when I know I met him. I'm like, oh, who was this? Who was this young innocent looking female right here?
Innocent looking.
I mean, no, because like the thing is, I meet so many people in the industry, and some people look really innocent, and then some people be like, you were poor. Yeah. Like you. Yeah.
I know what you do.
I know what you do.
What's funny is I met my ex-boyfriend at that party too.
I think I know who you're talking about.
One of Jack Napier's best friends, actually.
Because if it's the same person who we were...
He was a short little white boy. He wasn't in the industry. He was an actor.
Yes, because we talked outside about...
Yeah.
About Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, I've been craving Roscoe's.
And I said, like, we got into a disagreement outside because I told... The thing is, like, you like Roscoe's?
I've only had it once.
That's fair. If you only had it once.
My thing was like when I said this,
like Louisiana fried chicken.
It's like the
See, I've never been to Louisiana, so I wouldn't know.
What's the Louisiana fried chicken? I'm talking about Louisiana fried chicken in South LA.
Oh.
No, because like, and I still feel this. Like the waffles are delicious. Don't get me wrong, but the chicken, I still think the chicken is still basic.
It's very well seasoned. I like it.
I don't know. There's a lot of terrible fried chicken in LA. That's why. Maybe my opinion's a little biased on that.
Have you been to Mild Sauce? Okay, so there's this place called, I haven't been yet. It's like Chicago style, like
I've never even been to
Chicago. And like mild sauce. I can't. It's just like mild sauce. You have which wings?
It's like buffalo mild sauce. Like just.
Oh, you just have to go.
Okay, so Louisiana.
It's like you're having
Louisiana fried
like
chicken.
You're having like chicken wings, like regular chicken, like fried chicken wings at the house. But then someone brought like an Asian sauce.
Oh.
But it just works like you want to put the whole wing in it.
Some sugar chicken.
Yeah.
I just think I think as far as my chicken taste, I've just been to a lot of different places and tried many different types of wings.
I just had Wingstop last night.
I can't get into this whole Nashville hot chicken thing. It's bullshit.
This
Natural hot
No,
chicken.
this Nashville hot chicken.
Nashville.
All these hot chicken places. It's just.
You know what's funny?
I'm like, it's like, this is expensive. And then I'm like, this is nothing but like a Costco chicken tender. And they just like, let's put some ghost pepper powder on it.
I was just going to say, I feel like that's like a white person thing. No, I'm serious. I've only heard of white people talking about like, you got that hot chicken, whatever, that Nashville hot chicken. Like, what the fuck?
No, it's not good. Like, you eat it and you're like, oh, no, this is too hot to even taste.
I mean, I don't mind doing like a hot wing challenge, but like it's not something that I would normally just go out.
I like spicy, but I don't need my mouth on fire. I'm good. Give it a nice little tingle. Maybe make me sweat a little bit. But when my whole mouth is on fire and I can't taste anything else, that's a problem.
Because I did the one from Buffalo Wild Wings where you got like so many times to eat. Like I think it's 12 wings, and like halfway through the time, like my eyes were just watering, my nose is running, and it's kind of like, no, the hottest.
No,
one.
they're hot.
They got like what? It's mango habanero.
But I think they
No.
have like a specialty one.
They have like a special one.
Oh, they got some. Okay.
Like they got death, and that one basically like I couldn't finish. I got through like 4 or 5 of them before I was just like I can't do this.
I can only imagine what your asshole felt like.
Well.
Oh, this is before or after you start eating more vegetables?
This is
Rawstarr, when we used to live together back years ago, he would take a poop every 4 to 5 days.
Every 4 to 5 days.
Because he would refuse
You
to eat
poor
vegetables.
thing.
He would just eat meat and bread.
Yeah, and it does take a minute to
And
go
it's
through
like,
your system.
oof. Now I barely eat meat. I've been buying so expensive vegan food, but then a lot of it's cheap too. Twice a day.
See,
Boom.
I'm such a
Regular.
foodie. It's so hard for me to just be like, I have to cut this out of my diet. I have to cut this out. Fuck that. I'm gonna eat everything.
the only thing I've noticed is like I've cut down on a lot of the food I was eating. Like I don't fry stuff anymore. Mm-hmm. And like
I never fry anything at home.
even when I was coming here today, I had grabbed me some baked chicken. I'm eating a lot more baked food.
I was just gonna say I make a lot of baked chicken and salmon when I'm at home. Like I have
love
my
salmon.
own little like thing. Like if I'm like now that I'm trying to eat a little bit better, I'll make either some baked chicken or some baked salmon with some Brussels sprouts or broccoli and brown rice. That's my dinner.
See, that sounds
good.
delicious. Actually,
I'm into the fake meats now.
and I know
The
like
tofus.
Yeah, or like the like hey, these are meat like crumbles.
But what does that even mean? What does this artificial meat even mean?
It's just usually
cauliflower.
flavored tofu.
Flavored tofu or
yeah,
cauliflower?
flavored tofu or flavor like wheat gluten, like Satan. Yeah,
soybeans and shit.
Yeah,
I can't. I can't front though.
You realize you're not even supposed to have that much soy, though.
That's that's what they say, but
What do you
plants
mean
have
that's
more.
what they say?
Plants have more.
They have more protein,
they have
yes,
more,
and fiber and all that stuff. But when it comes to like the
they're
soy
more
in general,
phytoestrogens, so they don't affect your
okay.
body as much
okay.
as like just estrogen.
See,
That's why when
supposed to
people
block
when
some
people
estrogen.
try to tell me like, Liv, you shouldn't have that much estrogen. It's like, do you see how fucking butch I am if I don't?
Well, guys,
Let me drink my goddamn
complain.
soy.
They're like, "Oh, soy boy, you're gonna lose all your muscles," and I'm like, "I'm not really."
And you're
worried
just
about
like,
that.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I noticed. Like I do realize that. Like,
Actually, lift heavier. Yeah.
well, two things. One, this was way before.
I still like wings.
But but no, like when I was in high school, not high school, I'm lying. In college, I had did this challenge, and there's no pain that I've experienced since this. But it was for EA Sports. And
Oh, you did that too? I drank a whole bottle of mustard for that.
I did something worse than that. I drank 3 bottles of hot sauce.
Oh, did I see you that day? Weren't you like?
No. You probably saw me after because I did it and then I went straight to class, and I kept having to leave class to go to the restroom, and then I just ended up not coming back because like it came out and it came out hot.
See, the only shit that ever happened at my high school was we used to get fucking Power 106 to come by every now and then during like break and shit. And I'm just like, what in the Sam Hell ghetto ass shit is that fucking Power 106 is coming to my high school?
This was in college though,
Yeah.
and we went to a Big Ten college, so they always had random crap.
People
Okay.
trying to.
Okay.
Oh, I'm an EA Sports intern, and we're doing this.
I mean, like I know someone who got a tattoo, who got an EA.
Drink this bottle.
His challenge was to get an EA Sports tattoo, and he got it on him.
Who?
You did?
He got an EA Sports. Oh, someone named Warren.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's a lawyer now. But yeah, he had an EA Sports tattoo on him for a video game.
Oh, hell no.
I think they gave him 2 games because
NFL
of
Streets.
Only 2 games. He got 2 games to get an EA Sports
brand
tattoo.
new Xbox 360. I think that was the one that was out, but it was Xbox, regular Xbox.
Just
Xbox.
a regular.
Xbox.
Well, that was back when it.
Even though low key, if
was
anyone
fun.
has a like first edition Xbox, let me buy that shit off you. Cause you know what game I fucking miss? You remember that game Fusion Frenzy?
No, I never owned
Oh
the
my
Xbox.
god! So you'll pick these just like random ass like characters, like a color, like you have like red, blue, orange, green, whatever, and you just play all these. Like you don't like level up or none of that. You just get all your friends, smoke a bunch of weed, and you play all these like stupid as like almost like obstacle course games or like just like challenge games where you just challenge your friends and do a bunch of stupid shit. So if anyone has like the first edition Xbox, I will buy that shit off of you just so I can play Fusion Frenzy with my friends.
See, the last system that I purchased was a Wii, and
I have the Xbox One now.
One of my clients gave me his Xbox One. I was like, for real? I love you.
But do you even play it?
I'm
mean, you don't
I'm
need
partway
to.
through Gears 5
You can-
right now.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I play PC-based games now.
I'm on Destiny too, but that's because like growing up having the Xbox, I played all the Halo games, and so I just kept going as the fucking. You have Fusion Frenzy? Oh my god! Sorry, I'm on live, but
I live life.
yeah, like I just played all the Halo games and went from Xbox 360 to the Xbox One now, and then once they basically stopped making the Halo games and started making the Destiny games, I kind of hopped on that bandwagon. And I'll admit, it's fucking frustrating as shit. I understand why people aren't about it, but at the same time, I like the open world aspect and all the different like missions I can do, and all the downloadable content, all the new DLC.
right?
Huh?
It's an FPS, right?
It's
first person game.
Yeah. It's like first person shooter RPG, if that makes any sense. And like I don't have to keep buying like the new fucking game like I did with Halo. It's just more like, oh, we're coming out with a new edition, but we're just gonna add it. It's just an expansion.
There's some new
pack.
missions.
See, I have a bad obsession with just buying games on Steam.
Yeah, you just buy a lot of games.
And a lot of times I don't even play them. It's just to say that I have them. And it's just like, sometimes I just don't play it because I have no one to play with.
I just do the Game Pass thing. I do the Xbox Game Pass now.
I don't play enough games for that. If I got that
I
shit,
really
I
probably
wouldn't have a
don't
life because like
pay
my
enough.
best friend is like a hardcore gamer, like one of the best fucking gamers I know. Like, and he's the one who always has the oh my god! In fact, there's a new DLC for Destiny 2. I still haven't even touched because like I've just been traveling, working, and all that shit. That's why I don't play multiple games. Because if I had multiple games, I'd have zero life. There'd be no more porno.
Well, the thing is, like, since I edit a lot, and some of the stuff, like, I can just listen to, I can just, like, turn it on and just play a game while I'm listening to it. So I don't,
So you like these, like, RPGs, like,
No,
story-like games?
I play, like, multiplayer games with team fight games. I play League of Legends.
Oh, okay.
And I play, like, Hearthstone and stuff like that. I like games that you can play with other humans.
Well, I
And
mean, you can still do that with Destiny.
I just can't do FPSs though. So the majority of my games, except for Stardew Valley, you use a keyboard and not a controller. Mm-hmm. So even though I do own like the new Mortal Kombat, but I own it for Steam and stuff like that.
Wow.
I remember there used to be this one PC game. I can't even remember what it was called. Back when I was like 13 years old. And it was like one of the best fucking first-person shooter games I'd ever played. It was like, I don't even know if it was like aliens or just like I don't even know how to explain it. I don't.
The only FPS I can think.
Half-Life?
No, I don't
Doom?
think so.
Nah, Doom. I was pretty young when Doom came out.
That's the
No,
only
it
one I can think
wasn't
of.
Doom. God, it was like some shit. I can't even remember. But you played like just random ass fucking characters. Like I remember I used to get this like ancient priestess looking bitch, and
Time Splitters? No.
I don't know it. I don't.
I'm trying to think of these.
But it was like red versus blue, and it was like I used to always play like capture the flag and shit. Like they had different like game variants, but I used to always play capture the flag.
You know what? I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about exactly because I remember I used to play it at this place called Primetime.
Because you used to play all these different maps, whether you were in space or at a castle or whatever.
I can't think of the name of it. I know exactly what game you're talking about
Exactly.
now. Oh my God, it's been so long. I'm getting old. Memory gone. I can't think of it at all. I'm sorry.
Exactly. It's like the game is there. I remember the game
And
vividly.
it's a shooter?
It was like a shooter or like I can't even remember if like I'm pretty sure you use guns for the most part, but I think you can like pick up like a sword here and there or something.
Only reason I remember
Power
because
Stone?
No.
the reason I remember because it was like one of the few FPSs I was okay with.
Yeah.
Red Faction? Red Faction?
I
don't know.
don't remember. I'm old. I don't remember. I mean, like
I'm getting there.
Old.
like I'm 30 plus, so it's like anyway. To circle back on something really quick, I was going to say this earlier with the whole meat thing.
The you thing?
The meat,
Meat.
Meat thing?
Carne.
Okay.
meat. A lot of the people who I've been involved with, whatever, the last few don't eat meat. A lot of them don't eat certain. There's some type of Aryan, either pescatarian, vegetarian.
Pescatarian? Where you only eat fish?
They don't eat fish or they're.
Oh, they don't eat
veggie.
none of that.
And like either.
So they're just like
so
vegan.
Like a vegetarian, vegan, or a pescatarian.
Yeah, so the last few people I've dealt with, they've been one of the Aryans. And it's like, that's what has exposed me to a lot more vegetarian food because of that. That's why I know that chicken nuggets that are vegan chicken nuggets are delicious.
Actually, I had tofu nuggets when I was like 17, and they were stupid good.
Yeah,
Stupid good. And like the thing is, like, I'm a carnivore, yes, but I also consider myself a foodie. And when I say foodie, I definitely mean like if it's good and I like it, I'm gonna eat it. I don't care if it's vegan, I don't care if it's fast food. Like if I like it, I'm going to eat it. So like I just believe in, you know, opening your palate. It doesn't matter what cuisine you eat. Just because something's vegan doesn't mean you're not gonna like it.
I always live with the philosophy like I would try it, but I just know that there's certain type of foods that I know that I'm not a fan of. Like I don't like green food stuff like green vegetables.
He doesn't like green vegetables. What kind of kid?
But I would eat every other type of vegetable.
But you'll eat like cauliflower, carrots.
I like cauliflower. I like carrots.
What else is not?
Hold the fuck up. You'll eat cauliflower, but you won't eat broccoli?
Exactly.
Cauliflower is like...
The same thing. If
Yeah,
anything,
it's
it's
like-
flavorless broccoli.
Yeah. It's like a broccoli's albino cousin.
His whitewashed cousin.
Whitewashed cousin. That's better.
The thing
Like
is-
not even albino, because albino can still have flavor.
the thing is this. The thing is with this.
That's
like,
true.
If you like, the thing is, if you
Like that's
Yes,
his
white-
cousin,
yeah.
whose
No
cousin
flavor,
met a
no
white
nutrition.
woman who
If
like
you-
whitewashed the family and shit. That's
if you
broccoli.
blend it together like in a smoothie, I'm okay with it. I can drink it like that. I will drink it. The thing is, like, I just can't eat it.
He
As
also
a
doesn't
kid-
eat pasta.
What the
I
fuck?
don't like pasta.
What?
I don't like noodles.
He doesn't
I
like
don't like the physical noodle.
Would you ever eat ramen?
That's the reason I started. Like, that's the reason I got said like, ugh.
If he was, you know, if you were my child, CPS would have took you. I would have like, you gonna eat this, so you're not gonna be, you gonna starve.
Well-
You just starve.
It was the fact. It was
You
the
must
fa-
not be hungry then.
It was the fact that like I was with my grandmother for a long. My grandmother.
Oh, she catered to you, huh?
My grandmother.
Oh, dear.
She basically wanted somebody to be at the house with her, and basically she came and said, "Well, of all my grandchildren, I'm taking him." And so she basically made me like I was there from 3 to 13. So I would like, and outside of everything that she cooked, I was okay with, except for my hate for mashed potatoes now.
Oh yeah, he hates
Oh,
mashed
that
potatoes.
breaks my. Okay, so
Well-
you don't like green veggies. You don't
Well, look,
like pasta.
Let me explain this. Let me explain why though. Okay, if someone made
Mashed
you
potatoes?
if someone made you mashed potatoes every day,
Oh, they're pretty good.
I could eat mashed potatoes every day. I almost did. Okay, the thing is, I'll admit, I was a weird kid. You want to know what some of my favorite meals as a kid growing up was?
go ahead.
Steamed spinach with some butter,
Yeah, I
some
like that.
fucking
I like that.
broccoli
A lot.
with cheese.
Yeah, broccoli and cheese.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I used to eat potatoes.
granddad-
My mom used to tell me that when I was a kid, if we drove even within a 3-block radius of McDonald's, I just start yelling, "French fries!"
See the thing.
Potatoes!
The thing
I
is,
used to go crazy. I love potatoes still
the
to
thing
this day.
The thing is that like it's only mashed potatoes. Like I would eat everything else. It's just mashed potatoes itself, and that's only because I used to have to get it every day. Because my grandmother, for my cousin who was there, he loved it so much.
Honestly,
he made it every day.
that's why I fucking hate sriracha. I grew up with my Filipino grandfather. We always had sriracha. So once hipsters made sriracha a thing, I was like, that is the devil. Put that shit back in the cupboard. Put it back.
And that's why I just can't eat it. And it's, but I will destroy. Like he doesn't eat baked potatoes, but I would.
I mean, I eat them now somewhat.
He was like, wait. I eat them
I
now.
have to smash them
I
a
eat
certain
them
way, but I can't have them in the open face like normal way. It's just
Okay, it
It's
sounds
traumatic.
like I need to clean the fuck out of my
traumatic.
kitchen. I'm gonna have another like potluck party at my house. Y'all invited. I'm gonna fucking cook. I'm gonna cook some mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, veggies.
See, I
some
would
chicken,
destroy some baked potatoes, and I would
and
destroy.
y'all gonna eat my food. You're not gonna complain. I'm gonna serve everything, and you're gonna eat it,
some.
and you're gonna fucking love it.
See, Mashed potatoes just be so hard for me because every time I look at it, I have flashbacks. Because I think it's
you be like, oh damn.
the only thing I had a lot as a child that I still can eat
Arizona.
is rice, and I really love rice.
Okay, as Filipina, if we didn't have rice, my grandfather's sick. Like, what's going on? Did he die? Oh man, I remember just for a snack, like after school, I'll come home, scoop the rice out of the rice cooker, throw some butter, soy sauce, pop it in the microwave for like a few seconds.
I have a question. Do you use salt?
Salt?
When you make your rice?
Maybe like a pinch.
No reason I asked because...
But it just depends on how like if I'm using a rice cooker, no. But if I'm cooking rice in a pot, yes. But not for flavor. It helps the water boil faster.
No, I feel like when I first moved here, I lived with some Filipino people, and the way they made their rice was they used salt instead of they only used salt. It was just rice and salt. So it was very salty.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Wait.
Yeah. Tony and them did like their rice.
Yeah.
That must have been like just a specific thing on them. Because not all Filipinos do that shit.
Because I know, they looked at me weird.
It was good.
They looked at me weird when I added sugar to it. They were like, "What do you do?"
Okay, no.
It was salty.
If
rice.
it's salty and you add sugar, that'd be weird. Yeah.
But I needed some. It was just.
But white rice with some sugar and milk and cinnamon and all that. Okay, I get that.
I'd never put cinnamon in rice. Now I'm curious.
Oh, have you ever had Mexican rice pudding?
No.
Never.
I've
had a couple bites.
We need to go to some
no, because I've
little
had,
Mexican place. We're gonna go to fucking what's it called, El Super or something. We're gonna get you some fucking rice pudding.
I've had Mexican rice, but not Mexican
no
rice
pudding.
Rice pudding.
That is the shit.
It's kind of.
I love it. No, don't listen to him. If you like putting sugar and stuff on your rice, you'll like rice pudding. Don't listen to him. Don't let him make you even pickier than you are, okay?
Oh, I'm extremely picky. Yeah, I'm bad.
I don't like. If you don't like pulp from orange juice, I wouldn't recommend it.
Don't tell me you're that picky. I love pulp. Wow. Wow, if y'all were my kids.
See, what's weird? What's weird?
I just remember we got the orange juice with pulp. I guess I'm not having any orange juice.
I'll fucking pour myself an extra cup.
What's weird for me is I like oranges. I don't like orange juice. And I don't understand why, but it's...
You don't like health.
No, that makes sense. No, it makes sense.
I like
it
because the thing is I'm picky up cause my mother yelled at me about this because when I had surgery, and this is something very particular with me is apples. I love apples. Anything you can do with an apple salt. The thing is, if you give me a plain apple, I have to peel the skin off. Otherwise, I can't eat.
Skin off?
You have
to peel the skin off of the apple to eat it.
Yeah.
No. Straight into foster care.
I literally asked my mother,
and then I'll tell him to come back in a year. He'll be happy to be home.
I used to love cooking with apples. When I first started cooking, I actually started cooking apples.
I hate cooked apples.
I'd make fried apples, or
delicious.
I would make, or I would just, or I don't know, I would just make all these different things. I remember one time, and it doesn't even have anything to do with apples, but pears, same thing though.
Pears.
I'd start.
I love fruit. I love my fruit. I love.
I mean, those are still good. They're still good.
I ate a lot of food at school.
I think the only.
I
fruit,
wish I was the kid that starved at school and ate when I got home.
See, I was like, let me get the 2 milks.
I'm like,
let me get an extra piece of pizza.
Okay, who remembers the milk that came in a plastic bag?
That didn't happen in the Midwest.
It didn't have it in the Midwest.
Oh my God.
That didn't
I
happen.
feel like that was an LA thing because in Oregon, I spent my childhood in Oregon, but I spent a few years in the South Bay. Lots of weird shit.
That's weird.
Lots of weird shit.
Don't they do that in Europe?
Well, they do it in Canada. I know that.
Oh, the bag. I don't know.
And God forbid you poke the straw through the bag.
I was like, hey, you want a bag of milk? I'd be like, ugh.
See, like,
is that milk in a bag?
I think the only fruit that I do not like is probably coconut.
Coconuts?
Honestly,
what about pomegranates?
I like those.
Pomegranates are delicious. Coconuts make
Yeah,
sense
it's
though.
literally just coconut, and like
I can get fed up with coconut. I like coconut, but too much, I'll be like, nope, I don't want it no more.
And it's weird too because like my favorite fruit is like people look at it like.
Wait, what? What's your favorite
I love
fruit?
kiwi. Kiwi is the best fruit.
Kiwi is fucking delicious.
It's
Don't
the
let
best-
anyone ever make you
It's
feel
the
weird
best fruit
about
ever
loving
created.
kiwi.
But people look at it weird
hairy nutsack.
because it's like because it looks like a giant hairy nut.
But it tastes like
No, it looks like
to
a
me, a
bird.
giant grape.
But it's so delicious. And I used to always like I'm gonna say in college.
Well, that's probably why I like it even more because I hate spiders. But I'm just like, I will fucking stab the shit out of
In
them.
college, in high school, you used to get them on your table, like with your lunch.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I used to just take the entire tables and just sit back and eat
All
everybody's.
you have to do is like cut it in half, get your little spork, and scoop it.
spork. I haven't seen a spork in so long.
That's the thing. I really liked kiwi growing up, but the thing I didn't like about it was the fact that you really needed like a utensil to eat it.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
Well, it depends.
What
Depends.
you just biting this nutsack part?
Yeah, you bite.
That's
in the
what you
middle.
do.
You bite in the middle.
See, no, I don't want to do no peeling shit.
And then as you.
It's too no.
Wait,
Then as
but
you
do
get-
you
No,
eat
ruin
mango though?
oranges. I
Do you
ruin
eat mango?
oranges. Huh?
Do you eat mango?
Do I eat mango? No, I don't really like mango. I like mango flavored things.
I'm turning my seat away
I
from
like
him
mango
now.
flavored
You know,
things. I'll put mango in a
You don't like mango.
thing.
I had a mango tree.
Slice of mango.
What is wrong with you?
Like, when I
Mango's
moved-
like the
when-
best.
when I
Mango's like
moved to-
my favorite fruit.
When I
Up
moved
there
to-
with
Sorry.
blackberries.
When I moved to
Mango
Florida-
and blackberries.
Blackberries.
Oh my God! You don't. I will fight you right now.
I will say this.
something about
Mango
blackberries. I grew up in Oregon. Okay.
Yeah. It's like,
The thing is with
it's
blackberries.
very too I like it. I'm like,
Hey,
With-
I'm
like
a
my
foodie.
fruits
I have an expanded palate. Okay.
I can get them in a
See,
place.
the thing is with blackberries, like I need them in something. It's something that I would just pop.
I would pop the shit out of fucking blackberries all day. Love blackberries.
I need some type of substance with it. Yeah, so cherries are fun.
That's my mama's favorite.
without the thingy.
Don't give me no fucking GMO cherries.
No. With
Real ones with the seeds.
yeah, I don't like the seeds all the time.
Oh my God, no, not like the fucking grenadine type cherries that you
So-
get at like a
yeah.
bar.
Maraschino cherry?
I don't even know what they're called.
That's for Sundays. Yeah, the Sunday cherry.
I like sliced cherries though too.
You like slice? Fuck. Who's slicing a cherry?
People do. They
I'm just asking why. Why are you slicing a cherry? Oh, let me take this bit of sliced cherry.
because I specifically don't like the seed. It could be
You're such a lazy eater.
Yes, I am.
Oh.
But you don't want to peel something.
Oh my God,
Wait, you're
sometimes
judging
I'd be
him
like-
because he doesn't want to eat stuff with seeds, but you don't want to eat anything with peels.
I don't like eating kiwi, like without. Cause I'm like I need a spoon. I have to have a spoon. So I'd rather go with apple, navel orange, something that's easy to peel, or a peach or plum. I like a plum, but learn this hard way: plums, juicy prunes. You eat a lot of plums, same thing happens.
Yeah.
Yes, plums are delicious. I like prunes.
I actually do too. I do. I mean, you see me. I'm fucking grandma the fuck out today. So.
I used to like this makes me feel old saying this, but like when I was a kid, I used to like my grandmother used to buy prune juice for whatever.
Oh no, I don't fuck with prune.
And like
No, you got me fucked
I used
up.
to just drink
We
it.
used to give people that too. So I used to work I used to work in a hospital.
My mama used to work in an old people's
and it'd
home.
be like you give them a half prune juice, half milk of mag, and you put it in the microwave for 15 to 30 seconds, and you have them drink it warm. Shit on yourself before you reach your room. It'll be like, yeah. I watched somebody do that. They're like, I'm constipated. And they're like, can I have this and have this? And they're like, oh, they looking for meds? No, we'll give you some milk and mag and some prune juice. And they're like, ah! It was on the psych floor. It's funny.
Oh, my God.
That just seems so evil.
I mean, they were cleared out. That's what they needed.
I mean, yeah, like they were able to poop, so.
Yeah. Mission accomplished.
Oh, my God. This got on poop.
So, actually, I followed...
Yeah, I was about to say that, too.
Yeah, he was about to say that. I followed your, I guess,
Non-adult account.
Oh, my personal, Instagram or whatever?
Yeah,
oh, yeah, that was like
Yeah.
my Liv Aguilera until I took a break, and then I just converted to my personal.
And this is the thing, because like when he followed you, he didn't know you did adult films, whatever. And like,
so you just happened to stumble upon
yeah, and like so. When he was coming to one of your parties, I was
she's like a barista
I was saying, like,
oh my God!
I was like, I'm going to.
I was a barista for a minute, yeah.
And
I
like,
fucking loved that job.
he was like, oh, I didn't know she did porn.
I was like, oh, I thought she was just like a barista.
Nah. I'm the hoe.
So he just felt that so hilarious. I'm like, yeah, so, and that's what he.
And I
That's,
was like, yeah, I've been going for like some years now.
That's so funny. Yeah, no, it was Liv Aguilera. Then when I took a break, I just converted it into my personal account. So when I got back into the industry, instead of trying to fucking switch all that shit around, I was like, you know, fuck that. I'm just going to make my work page as my personal page, whatever. Sometimes I'll hoe out on my personal page because we all know I'm a hoe still, but like, this is my professional page, and this is my me page.
yeah, so you can always just say it's a backup. Like this is
It's
a
not even my backup. I made a backup just so I can keep like most of the nasty shit.
Live
on
in
my
real
page.
life.
You're like, this is really just my personal page.
Yeah, this is-
that's me and my family and like my friends and shit. And then there's like my whole page.
Yeah, it's live in real life.
Yes. Yes. And it's like I don't mind if people find it. I really don't. You know, like people think like I've had like fans, you know, message me and be like, aren't you Liv and da 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 da, and like, you know, most girls would be like, oh my God, like how dare you message me on my personal
I like
account?
how she threw
You
her
need
hair
to respect my boundaries. And it's like I get that, but at the same time, like
I mean,
I know who the fuck I am, like. And plus, I'd rather people get to know me on some sort of personal level than just,
They
you
can
know,
relate to you more.
relate to me more instead of dehumanizing me into just a sexual object.
Boom. That's good.
Yeah, that's how
I mean, you thought I was a barista, so I'm doing something right.
That's just
Like, doesn't she make coffee?
funny. She's
She used to make coffee for like a couple years. When really I'm like deep throating the shit out of people.
no, that because I think that was definitely during your hiatus.
I killed him. Yes. Mission accomplished.
But yeah, that's what he said to you when y'all had initially met. So that's why I knew y'all had met before, because he said at, I don't know which one because it's a long time ago, one of your parties. So he was like, yeah, I thought you were a barista. I thought you were just, you know, a funny barista. A funny barista
slinging coffee.
that just knew people.
Slinging coffee and slinging pussy on the side, you know.
But she did tell me that
You gotta have multiple avenues of revenue.
Exactly.
She did tell me my go-to drink is probably the worst drink to order.
What's
So
the Rocky Mount? What is that thing?
that is alcohol. You're talking about alcohol. I'm talking about some
I
coffee.
mean, in all fairness, though, some Starbucks locations do serve alcohol. Go to Disneyland.
Oh, you mean from Star? Oh,
Yeah. I'm talking about like the thing is
Like, are we talking about any sort of frappuccino?
yes.
Oh, yeah.
The worst.
They take
the
a second.
fucking worst. First of all, like if you get a coffee frappuccino, it's not even real coffee. It's like that fucking instant bullshit.
Well, I don't think.
And then on top of that, it's the longest drink and the messiest fucking drink to make.
See, the thing is, it's like I don't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee.
You want to die. You want your barista to spit in your fucking.
I don't drink coffee. So.
Oh my God, I'm so glad I didn't have to work that weekend. I'm so fucking glad. When that unicorn frappuccino came out, I remember looking at the ingredients. Did you know that shit fucking changes colors in your stomach?
Even better.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
So my favorite drink is a caramel frap with no coffee.
So, caramel cream frappuccino.
Yeah.
Which is probably a step better than like the actual coffee one because it's not even real coffee. I tell people if you're going to order a frappuccino with real coffee, be prepared to wait for an espresso shot to be pulled.
Yeah, caffeine puts me to sleep, so that's why I never really drink coffee.
Okay.
Yeah, so
it used to do that to me. Then I had to take a break from drinking coffee.
I discovered that when I used to work at the library, and I'm like, oh my God. No, I would drink it, and then I would wait. Like I used to do a database, so I used to start typing, and then all of a sudden I wake up, and it's like a whole bunch of just random letters, and I got to go back and delete everything, and I'm like, oh my God, I've been asleep for 20 minutes.
Mine is a white chocolate mocha with 2 peppermint pumps.
Okay, I don't know about the peppermint part, but I fucks with white mocha too. But my drink is stupid crazy. You want to hear what I get when I go to... And plus, I used to be a trainer. Uh-huh. So every time I go to... Yeah, I'm that bitch. Okay. You want to hear what I get? Can I get a venti hot blonde espresso soy white mocha with vanilla? And extra whipped cream.
I quit.
So I get...
I don't remember. I'd be like, huh?
What was it again?
I mean, sometimes I'll really fuck with them. Like, let me get a venti hot soy blonde espresso soy white mocha with extra whip at 170 degrees.
Oh, wow.
yeah, I heard some people cook ordering. I was like, this is ridiculous. You need coffee.
But, like, I love those people. I love them. Like, because the thing is, I respect the people that know what the fuck they want to drink than the people that are just like, so, like, what's the difference between a latte and a cappuccino?
Yeah,
just extra foam, just extra foam.
You know,
but what if I wanted a latte with extra foam, but not a cappuccino?
You know, TBH.
I swear to God, I used to have this bitch come into my store. Can I get a cappuccino with no foam? I'm like, so you want a latte? No. I want a cappuccino with no foam. I'm like, so you want to die? Like, you want to fucking die, bitch. You want to fucking die. So you basically just want a foamless latte. Like, people don't know how to fucking order shit. I'm just like, I want to fucking kill you. A cappuccino is not a cappuccino unless it has foam.
I get mine without whip.
Huh?
Whenever I ordered the frap, I used to get it without whip.
I mean, that's fine. You're just taking a step away.
See, I used to remove it. It's like I'm removing a lot of
You
stuff.
just get it an icy. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, no, because
A creamy icy.
it was literally only 2 things that I really ever ordered from Starbucks, and it is the caramel frap, or with no whip and no coffee, or lemonade.
Okay. Just so you know, your barista fucking hates you.
I've had the because I was looking on the website of random like secret menu Starbucks things let
me
Starburst
can I just
shit?
make a comment about the secret menu? First of all, don't ever go into a Starbucks store assuming that your barista knows how to make the secret drinks on the secret menu. We don't. We're not trained for that shit. It's on the secret menu for a reason. So if you want that shit, you better memorize the fucking recipe. We'll make it for you if you know what the fuck goes in that. But don't come up into my fucking store and ask me, can I get a Captain Crunch Frappuccino?
And that is the one I was about to talk about.
Wow.
That's what I had. And it does taste like Captain Crunch.
It really does, but like, don't fucking come up into my store asking for that shit.
Why?
You better.
I don't even want to taste that.
It was
Just messing around.
it was something like I knew I was going toward one, and I'm like going toward a Starbucks. I'm like, I wonder what this tastes like. Why not? YOLO. And it was really good. I'm not the biggest fan of Captain Crunch. So what the fuck? YOLO. Try new things.
I don't even like this. I'm gonna try it though.
I'm talking about the biggest fan of it.
I'm the biggest fan. I'm gonna try.
I mean, in all fairness, though, the thing I do like about Starbucks, it's bittersweet, but like, if you really don't like what we make you, even if it's what you ordered, just ask us and we will remake it for you. We would rather people come back and ask us to remake a drink they appreciate than go on Yelp and be like, this store made me the most disgusting fucking drink I've ever had.
Happen. They're like,
Yeah. Because the thing is, we see it as a challenge. Like, oh, you don't like it? Let me make you something you might actually like. You know what? No, we would never.
nobody can see what I just did.
I mean,
I just did a snot thing.
I mean,
I'm implying they shoot snot.
I hope this bitch doesn't see the story, but I have spit in one bitch's drink in my Starbucks career. She deserved it though. And the thing is, I'm such a huge believer in karma. I'm such a huge believer in karma. I would never. But this bitch had it coming.
I probably liked it.
Okay. No. Okay. Let me tell my story.
One I've ever
No,
had.
it really was. Let me tell the story. So there used to be this one bitch who came into my store called Princess Diane. And, like, I'm not going to say what store because it was a local store. Okay. And she was a regular. And she did a Depends commercial. And she owns this dance studio in my fucking old fucking plaza that I used to work at. But she used to always come in. She used to get a tall, non-fat vanilla chai latte with 3 pumps vanilla, 3 pumps chai, full pumps, not the squirt kind, like the full pump, no foam at 170 degrees. If there was even a bubble or if it was even like a degree too hot or too cold, you had to remake the whole fucking thing. She was evil.
Wait,
and like she would never... Shh. It's a dance studio. My old one. Yeah. But I'm not going to say where because I don't want, I don't want that.
You're getting too
detailed. But anyways.
I have a question. How do you know that it's 100?
On the espresso machine, we can check the temperature as we're steaming the milk.
Okay.
But yeah, like, she used to order this fucking ridiculous drink. When I transferred into this store, she wouldn't even let me touch her cup because she thought I was new. She wouldn't let anyone that was new make her drink because it had to be perfect. But then she realized, like, nah, I ain't new. I'm a fucking transfer, and I know what the fuck I'm doing, bitch. So one day... my makeup was on point. It was bright and sunny outside. One of my best friends was hanging out with me. Like, she was off the clock, but she was just in the store hanging out. It was a good fucking day. Great fucking day. Here comes Princess Diane. Fucking comes to our store. Can't find her fucking gold member Starbucks card, whatever. She has this gaudy-ass fucking gold embroidered, like, Michael Kors purse. And she's, like, going through her purse. Can't find her card. I have no other drinks, no other customers. I have her cup. I look at Princess Diane. Then I look over at my best friend, and she's just looking at me. Do it. I remember looking up at the sky like, I am so sorry, God. I will deal with the repercussions later, but from that day on, I was her favorite barista.
Boom.
I was her favorite fucking barista.
How do I say
Well, we don't know.
She liked it.
Spit that she watched me do it the whole time. That's why I was so mean. I was waiting for you to do it. And you were like being so nice. But I want you to spit in it because I deserve it.
I was waiting for that.
It was the secret ingredient, man. It was the secret fucking ingredient.
Like,
She was like, I wonder what she did this time.
swear to God, every time I
there's
came into my store, every time she came into my store,
syrup is extra thick.
is Liv working today? Can she make my drink today? She's still a bitch, but I was her favorite barista.
I'm not drinking.
I killed them
coffee,
both.
Starbucks.
Score. Killed them both.
You are so fun, Liv. You are so makes me fun.
I guess I was watching. I was like, hey, yeah, this barista.
I do want to.
It was the one time, swear. It was the one time. And she was just a fucking bitch. Like, sometimes you get unruly people, whatever. They're having a bad day. You give them the benefit of the doubt. But when you're coming into my store as a regular and you're just a fucking cunt each time, at least 1 out of 100 times I'm going to spit in your fucking drink.
I get it.
And, hey, karma was on my side, so... Like, I think it's because I looked up to God and he knew what I was about to do. He looked down at me and he was like, she had it coming, boo. She had it coming. She had it coming.
So I do want to touch on this before we end up running out of time. So going way back to the beginning of the conversation. So in industry wise, what is your future plans for your longevity?
I definitely want to start working behind the camera. I've talked about this before, but of course, I'm still kind of like perfecting the idea where I want to create a website or a platform for not just mixed performers like myself, but like all models to feel valid. I want to create a website where instead of fetishizing a girl for how she looks, I want people to come to my website because they find just women in general beautiful. They don't want to go and have to sort through all these fucking stupid ass acronyms. They want to just go direct, like, to the model. Whether you type in her name or, maybe you just want to browse and see all these different beautiful women instead of like big boobed blonde takes on fucking BBC in asshole. Like, no more of that. How about Liv Revamped makes hot, intimate, passionate, anal love to fucking Mick Blue or some shit, Kieran Lee. Like I want to get rid of the fucking stupid fetishization of looks and ethnicity.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. So, like,
Hey, it's about them.
I feel like that would also go along with...
Or even like Latina fucking fucks big white cock or some shit. Like I want to get rid of that. At least for my platform.
That's a good idea.
Because there's enough women out there that we all have something different to bring to the table. We're all so different. And at one point, we're all going to be mixed anyway. So instead of, going about how a woman looks, let's go about who she is. We have enough fans that know us by name that if you really appreciate us, you can just type our name into a search bar and come across all our porn.
That's, yeah. What? I mean, I try not to...
I understand that people have a certain taste, but I feel like if people
like,
really are a fan of porn, they have the models that they go to. So they don't have to type in Asian or black or Latino or any of that. It's like if you have a certain model that you're interested in, type her name in.
I mean, like for example, like he knows this. That only watch girl. That's girl or girl in machine, or solo. So that's what I watch.
Because you like seeing women.
Yeah, I don't like to see another man's penis. So
That totally makes sense, though. That makes sense, though.
I don't like to see another man's penis, and then he'll be like...
Like, people are weird.
Like, what
people
about
are
you, buddy?
weird because,
What do you
like,
watch?
I'm into women, and I love eating pussy and stuff like that. I hate watching girl. For a few reasons. I hate seeing, fake-ass lesbians fucking. And I think And I think it looks so weird when they eat each other out, and I'm just like, what are you doing? That's not how you eat pussy.
It always looks like.
I forget what I was talking to about this, but like, what I was saying was like, I'm not saying names on here, but like, I know some girls who really do not like doing girl at all, and like,
Yeah, you can tell on some of them.
tell it on camera.
You like, oh, they really into this, huh?
I mean, I've worked with girls that don't like girls, and I'm just like, what are you
You see it on their
doing?
face, you're like, no, I don't want to watch this. This feels weird. Now I feel like you've broken the fantasy for me.
Yeah.
And
Like, keep judging me because of this. Like, I love dialogue. I love like
What?
I like the story.
Oh,
You gotta watch the story.
Like, I literally got.
I ain't got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
You gotta sit back and understand what's going on, you know. And like, this is gonna be total right now. But the first thing I seen you in, you know, this is I think right after I met you, so it was kind of weird. Right after I met you, it was the thing you did with I can't think of her name right now because she's retired now. But
Selma Sins?
huh?
Selma?
No.
Lola.
That's
Oh,
how I
Lola
ended up-
Fox.
That's
Lola
how I
Fox.
ended up following you. We had met Selma Sins, and I went to her something, and I was like, oh, this is
Oh.
the person in the picture. She's like, and it was like a barista, and I was like, oh, the barista.
Little did you know, I was sucking dick before she was.
And like I enjoyed the story beforehand. Like I like stories, and so and I think,
That was a fun one because that was with Chris Cock.
yeah, like because I even told Chris, I'm like, yeah, that's the one that whatever. But I'm like, okay, like he's pushing up on her. Liv come defend.
Because this is when Chris and Lola were still dating.
Oh, okay.
And then like.
But he was playing like a creep at the park that was like trying to harass Lola.
and then-
and then I come like with my little leather jacket, like a badass, and I'm like,
She was like, he defending you, right? You know what you gotta do.
oh my god, straight up. Okay, this is how it goes. It's like, so like, you know what you got to do for me, like defending you, right? I fucking uncross my legs and boom, strap on. What? Straight up, like.
Hold on.
Wait, hold on.
I literally did the
Wait,
whole
hold on,
like, you know what you gotta do for me now.
That you watched one of the strap-ons, though.
But it's a fake dick.
Huh? I thought you just watched, like, you didn't like any toys. You liked either machines or just girls just with the hands and fingers. I didn't know you liked strap-ons.
Well, I mean, he said solo. We use dildos in
Well,
solo.
I guess you in solos. I just didn't know. I was just clarifying. It's nothing wrong.
The other girl, I think I just don't want to see a dude's penis.
I get it. I understand it. Sometimes you be like, hey, man, you should have poured the water. You should do the water when you wipe your butt.
What?
Sometimes it's like, it's tissue. Never mind. Sometimes you watch porn and you be like, hey, something's amiss. Never mind. Sorry.
When I saw that, I'm like,
He's like, hey.
I love dialogue, so it's like, I would look at stuff like that.
Well, you know what I gotta do? I save you from a creep. I'm a creep.
Now I'm the creep.
It's a good scene.
Wow.
Oh, man. So if you ever want to watch if I ever seen your video, that's when I was seeing.
Okay.
And that was way when I first met you.
That was like
so-
one of my first scenes ever. I think that might have been my first ever box cover too.
See?
Maybe.
I seen her one of
It
her
was
first.
either that or Reality Kings.
I can't tell you. I don't know. Because like that's always been my like since probably like 2004. Those have been the only type of ones that I really give my attention to. no disrespect to any of the dudes I know in porn. I couldn't watch
We just don't want to see your dick. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll look at your dick, but no one else wants to see your dick.
This may sound. I don't want to see your face. Sorry, guys. I don't want to see your face. I'm imagining myself there. Oh God.
Like he already has to see your dick. He doesn't want to see your face.
I gotta see. Because now I'm knowing people, and I'm like, oh, great. This is you. I destroyed the family. Sometimes if I interact with a female performer enough, I'll be like, no, I can't. I just can't watch it.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine being me where I'm like, I want to fucking watch porn too, but I know everybody. And sometimes I fuck people and I'm just like, that dick was whack. Like, why would I want...
You better on screen than you are in real life, let me tell you.
Oh,
wow.
There's a few of those. Like,
they really cut that together, huh?
Like, they really made you look good, didn't they? They really made you look like you knew what you were doing. I swear to God.
I guess it's probably one of the, for me, it'd be like, do I watch this person again after I've met them? And I guess it depends on if I'm like, attracted to them.
But I mean, it's the same. Like, I can't watch my own scenes, but there have been a couple scenes where I can actually watch and get off to because I'm like, sex was fucking great. I found the guy attractive.
Oh, so it's like, do mind traveling a lot.
Yeah, time traveling where I'm just like, yes, I get to relive this.
Time.
But most of the time, I'm just like, this was a performance. I mean, I still like sex and all. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not one of those like when people really ask me if I fake it on camera, my answer is usually no, because like I'm still having sex. I'm still having a good time. Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like this is the best dick I ever had. Like it's another dick.
Who I know I've been with, I know which girl in particular had the best I've ever felt before, and they ask me what makes it. I'm like, when you're in something like in somebody, it's like okay, there's like some people got a certain heat to it, whatever, and a certain feel to it, and you remember that, whatever, and it's like
I've been told I feel like hot velvet.
Yeah, I guess you do find favorites, but everybody got their reason why. As long as it's, I don't know. As long as it.
And I was with this girl, right?
I was gonna say, as long as it doesn't smell weird. But then I'm like.
But some guys are into. Oh my God, I have a story like that recently where I met up with this guy and like we're at the club and I'm wearing this like cute little 2-piece outfit that I was sweating like a pig in, to the point where I'm just like, I could smell myself. Jesus, oh my God. Like, I want to be like, woo, raise the roof, you know? Like, straight up, he took me home and everything, and I'm just like, I need a shower.
No, some people smell that butthole.
And they're just like, nah, you don't need it.
It's so salty.
Yeah.
I like my people clean, fresh, out of the shower.
I know.
I mean, a little, okay, let me clarify. Like, a little bit of musk, like, if you just got back from the gym, but you're still, like, clean, like, that's different kind of sweat. But when you've been out in the sun and you just smell like hot booty sweat, I can't fuck with that.
See, I have a like, because whenever I'm with someone, I always try to make sure that I try my best to make sure that we're both satisfied when I leave, whatever. But I remember someone who just was a little bit not right, and like, this is the only time I ever had.
She's real strong, like a strong smell with like a.
Okay, I feel like you might get mad about this, but like when it comes to eating vagina, my philosophy is eat like look, have sex with everybody who you eat out, whatever, but do not eat out everybody you get sex with.
You know, I started to think maybe if I'm not gonna.
Wait, what do you mean, though? Yeah, exactly. Like, if I don't want to suck your dick or eat your pussy, I don't want your pussy or dick anywhere near me.
I feel that if I'm eating
Oh, you find it more intimate.
Intimate, okay.
So that's different. That's different than like hygiene.
But let me get this. The thing is like
I'll let most people eat me out, girl. It's like
if you're like if you're trying to hook up and you're both kind of gross and you're not like, we're doing it, but we're not trying to. But I guess you might as well take the time to take a shower. So what if you like in the bathroom?
So I met this girl, whatever, at the bar. I'm like, okay, so
Okay.
I gotta drop off this person at home, and then I gotta.
Tell me more. When was this?
This was when was this? This was 14 or 15.
Oh,
Years ago.
he's like,
So I dropped off my friend Hollywood, and then I circled. He knows Hollywood. Oh shit! I circled back around, and since I was there. I was in that city, and like, and so since I know how to, I do certain things with my fingers if I'm fingering somebody, because I wasn't gonna eat it raw, and like, whenever I did that, like she was sucking me off, I started smelling the smell come from it. And I'm like, God.
Oh, it was bad. Like, real
It was
bad.
bad.
Like,
And then I put a condom on, and I.
Oh, he was like, I'm
listen,
still going through
listen,
this.
listen. Put a condom on.
I ain't stopping.
I put a condom on, and then she started sucking on it. And then before I put it in, I was like, oh, the condom broke.
That's what you said?
And then I told her, go ahead and finish me off. I go get some more condoms, and I went right back, and I didn't go back.
You
foul.
rude for that.
Foul.
Rude for that. You were rude for that.
It's okay. I've done something similar where the guy wound up with like a micro penis.
Oh.
And
You can
like,
hustle it, though. I mean, I don't know how you hustle.
okay, so I'm gonna tell you another brief story. There's this guy. I doubt he's on my social media, but I used to have the biggest crush on him since being 13 years old. Like, tall, dark, handsome, fucking nice teeth. Every girl loved him, but for some reason we just had this weird thing going back and forth. But I didn't lose my virginity until after high school to my ex-fiance. That's another story that no one cares about. But after,
tell us more.
after he and I broke up, me and this guy ended up getting reconnected. Went to the movies. It didn't really go as planned because he was texting another female the entire movie.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. But then, so I used the excuse like, hey, I need to go. I need to babysit my nephew. Like, I had a great time. Get home. Somehow, me and my ex-fiance get into this, like, stupid argument. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to go out and get fucked. So I call this guy up. I'm like, hey, I got done babysitting. You do want to meet up? Go back to his place. Pull his pants down. Micro penis. And it's like, this is a guy that has been, like, the hottest guy to me since 13 years old. Micro penis. Every time he kissed me, we kept knocking teeth. Like, it was bad. Literally the worst sex I've ever had in my life. Literally the worst sex of my life.
A chair.
He was only able to make me come with his fingers. And then finally, and this motherfucker still had the nerve to try to pull out some Magnum condoms.
He was like, ego.
So after, it was 2 a.m. at this point because I went out late. I'm just like, what time is it? It's 2 a.m. I gotta go. Literally did not let him finish. I put my clothes on and dipped.
Wow. Don't be wiping the snack.
So
At least prepare.
Walk out on me, but and I'm not gonna say everybody enjoyed fully what I did with them, but
I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't knock people that just may not have the stroke game correct and just need some practice, because some people really do need the practice. But when you're that bad,
That's bad.
and you have an ego on top of that,
That's bad.
that's bad.
You gotta be humble. Try to be humble. You
Fucking talking to another bitch at the movie theaters and your game is fucking... You better have the best dick ever if you're going to be texting another female in the movies. Shit. And you fucking come at me with the fucking micro penis. I swear to God. I'm not even exaggerating.
Wow.
I'm not even exaggerating.
She's using her ring finger, and she has small hands. Damn.
It was the most heartbreaking moment. Because of him, I fucked my ex for 3 months afterward.
Damn, you're like, I'm traumatized. What if they're all micro dicks out here?
Swear to God.
I'm like, this is a great day. I think I could fall for this guy. And he's like, oh, my penis pops out like a turtle head sometimes. I gotta squeeze it.
It was
Like an
so
old person.
bad. It was so bad.
Man. Retracted. Inverted.
It's concave.
Head. That's it. Can you give me some head? Well, that's all you got.
I met
That's all
bitches
you
with bigger
got.
clitoris. Like,
Oh, yeah. Okay. Your dick's smaller than Vanessa Del Rio.
We do have to wrap it up.
we might have to do a part 2.
I wanted to, but he doesn't have enough time.
No, I don't mean today. I just mean generally.
Yes, let's do that.
So, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can follow me on Twitter at Revamped Life with a Y, not an I, because if you put in an I, it's going to take you to a church page, and that's just going to be all awkward. You can follow me on Instagram at bishesback, BISH.IZBAK. If it confuses you, just say that bitch out loud. And then, subscribe to my website, liverevamped.com.
I wonder how many people were like, I was typed in a Revamped Life looking for the church, and then they found yours thing, and they're like, no, this is fine.
I'm pretty sure those are half my followers.
You've been there at church, like, have you been to the other Revamped Life page? I'm a subscriber.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope I converted the fuck out of those people.
Everybody, if y'all want to find us, burbankmisfits on Instagram or Misfits on Facebook, Twitter.
Christopher _ Willie, not Y, but IE _J on Instagram. That's my personal one. CC Fitness LA is my gym. You can reach me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, that's about it. I don't have anything else.
Rawstarr on Twitter and Instagram. burbankmisfits.com is our website that says everything that we do. Please.
Oh, I'm also Live Revamped on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. I'm funny.
Also, look, she has multiple different ways you can get her videos. Like she has OnlyFans, right?
Yeah, that's liverevamped.com.
She has all those. Go subscribe. Go support her. She's a very beautiful, fun, awesome, amazing woman. So go ahead and show her all the love that she really deserves. And we will catch you next week. Also, special thing. This episode right here is coming out on TW's birthday. So
Oh,
if you listen to this episode, go to his page and tell CW happy birthday. All right.
Happy birthday!